One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Arizona State Sun Devils, Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Golden Gophers will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Sun Devils offense will get first crack at it today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. To throw, it's Levin. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Moss. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. After the miscue, 1st and 15 for this offense. From the gun, the ground game. Finds a little space. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4-yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And the Sun Devils are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab near the marker, it's Moss. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 11. Convert that 3rd down on the slant. Now everybody sort of settles into the game.
Yeah, you do have nerves. I mean, everybody does. Opening drive, you've watched film, and how good are they really? And you get that first down, you throw the quick timing slant. Now, everybody settle in. We're good. We got this.
He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
He makes the fair catch deep in his own end, and I get the criticism, but man, he probably wanted to at least save a few yards of field position. So Minnesota Minnesota's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air. It's Ncaa. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
And I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week. Like, they're going to throw this man the football. They find creative ways to get him the ball. Really good coaches get their playmakers the ball in space, and that's what I like about this offense. I bet they come back to him and find a way to throw him the football some more.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. The Golden Gophers getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the Golden Gophers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to throw again. Grab near the sticks. It's Coleman. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. The Golden Gophers are flying down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Tracy. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Golden Gophers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Caught close to the marker. It's Coleman. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. Dropping back, it's Ncaa. Throwing right. Finds a man by himself. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Extra point here will tie the game. And they did tack on the extra point.
Well, when you call the wheel route, you need to have the right matchup, and that time they did. It was the linebacker on the running back, one-on-one. He uses his speed, beat him to the outside, and that's about as easy as it can get.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on 1st down. A little screen to the running back. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Gonna run it. It's Udo. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there.
Well, the ball carrier there was just hoping his speed was going to get him to the outside to turn the corner, but nothing working. Defense forces him out of bounds for a loss.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. The short hands, it's Tyson. And it's slipped out. Offense scoops it up and still going. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the 1st down.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final play of the first quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Back to throw, it's Levin. Unloads it downfield. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And that time the defense in 3rd and long, 6 DBs on the field. There's not going to be anywhere to throw the football with that zone coverage. They do a great job reading the quarterback's eyes, David. They break on the ball for the pick.
Yeah, great job forcing the 3rd and long, predictable situation. Like you said, now you got them right where you want them. You practice those situations, all those extra DBs, and they make the big play.
Oh, they're after him. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on 2nd down. Trying to get behind the defense. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he's brought down after a huge completion. This offense thrives on those big, explosive plays, and that one has them set up with a 1st and 10 from the 17. Finds his big tight end. Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be 1st down, goal to go.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defensive coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
Unleashes to the end zone. The quick out. Touchdown, Minnesota! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up. They find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Levin. Sets up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Sun Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking for a crease, it's Udo. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. And the Sun Devils line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Here's the return. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Looking downfield on 1st down. He rifles one deep down the middle.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
quickly out to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the first half.
You find great matchups where you think about it. He's too good to be covered by linebackers. You like your matchup versus a safety, so zone or man, whatever you want to do, I'm going to find the big fella because he's going to be open most of the time.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Making side adjustments here. Motion from the wideout. Dropping back, it's Ncaa. Fires to the tight end. He's like a loose boulder, just caroms his way to the 32. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. It's fourth down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Caught in the backfield, it's Hugo. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Picked up some yardage on that completion, but still a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. The Sun Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has one interception. That was almost a second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
And the Sun Devils are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Levitt. Finds us back in the middle. And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's McClain. Touchdown, Arizona State! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And he makes the fair catch deep in his own territory, and he might have a question or two to answer about that decision. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here's some pressure. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Might be calling a hot route. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Ncaa. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Going to look downfield again. Under fire. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Lost the throw on first down off the play fake. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Sun Devils are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The offense uses the timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Quarterback may change this route. To the air, it's Ncaa. Under fire. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's got it down the left. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Wants to go up top on first down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He's not afraid to go deep. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. The offense changing the play. Back to throw, it's Ncaa. Bringing the heat. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. They'll take a final shot here on 4th down, probably the last play of the half. Throws toward the end zone. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Tempe.
The Sun Devils will boot it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He'll pull it down, and the ball's on the ground. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Well, they were trying to go RPO. The quarterback decided not to hand it off, and the pass rush just swallowed it up. They got to him so quickly, knocked the ball out, and jumped on it.
The give to the back. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort. Finds his man, it's Brown. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And with that, they've taken the lead. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
Well, sudden change situation. You got to give this defense credit. Their offense just turned it over. They held tight. They didn't allow a touchdown. They forced their opponent to kick a field goal. Nice job.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Ncaa. Here's the heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's caught. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Golden Gophers are facing 3rd and inches. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Got a man, it's Tracy. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. He wants to change this route. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Finds his man. It's Taylor. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting his position.
Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. And the Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Ncaa. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game, and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to keep it in the air. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the ground with the back. Powers through the defender.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds a tight end. He's loose. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. 1st down and 10. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Fires to the right. And his throw is incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Brown has it. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. And the Sun Devils are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Throws for the tight end. It's caught downfield. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. He's got him. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Trying to get the edge on the right. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Defense looks as if it's coming. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Moss. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Going for the marker on the ground. They'll stop him short. Just what they needed as they get the ball back for their offense.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Grab near the marker. It's Taylor. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking downfield on 1st down. He slings it deep to the left. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
Looking to throw again. Wide open downfield. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. The Golden Gophers are rolling down the field. To the air on first down. He's got an open man. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. And the Golden Gophers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He might want another play. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He caught it! And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll give it to the back. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Well, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on fourth down. Into the end zone, and he will score! Touchdown, Minnesota!
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a two-possession lead.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass, it's 11. Finds his tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Sun Devils headed quickly to the line. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Makes the catch. It's Tyson. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
And the Sun Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hamilton. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the...
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Sun Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Sun Devils had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Pocket breaking down. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. The Sun Devils trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. First and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Dropping back, it's Levitt. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Tyson. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Looking for the touchdown on third and goal. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. A fourth quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on fourth and goal. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Wants to adjust the pattern. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Pulls it in. It's Tracy. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
He's got it. It's a catch along the sideline. Didn't need much, but got enough.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
He has the first and still on his feet. They'll mark him out of bounds short of the 40 at the 37-yard line, but a big-time pickup on the ground. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them use that timeout. Run the football. I can run the football and let that clock now tick inside of a minute. I'm in a great situation to win this football game. Just be smart and keep that thing running.
Hand off to the lone back. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The give to Davis. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Guys, this is a type of signature win that can set the tone for the future of a program.
And this is the crazy thing about college football with 18 to 22-year-olds. On any given day, anything can happen. And, David, you've got to give this team so much credit. They played with their hair on fire and got a tremendous win.
And to keep the belief, like, to understand, like, I've got a chance to come in and win this game and not just give us lip service. They told us this could happen throughout the week, but they believed, even when it got a little